Witam Was, kochane osoby. W poprzednim odcinku udało nam się ukończyć wyzwanie Profesor Hawin, chyba tak ją się czyta, albo przynajmniej podobnie, i nauczyć zaklęcia bombardowania, a dokładnie bombarda, czyli duże obrażenia przy trafieniu, wywołując w tym eksplozję, właśnie taką. I udało nam się też przetestować. O, dokładnie tak to wygląda. O, nawet pokonać kolejne pająki, które tutaj się czają. Ojej!
Cursed fiends.
Wow, no nieźle. No dobra, ale misję i tak mamy tutaj dalej do przetworzenia, żebyśmy mogli ukończyć później chyba trzecią próbę. Ale ja bym chciała sobie teraz porozmawiać właśnie z Sebastianem i zobaczyć, co on ma do powiedzenia. Więc tą misję będziemy teraz robić. Dobra, myślałam, że to będzie w Hogwarcie, ale nie. To w takim razie polecimy sobie tam na miotle. To jest najprzyjemniejsza część dla mnie w tej grze właśnie. Nie no, w Hogwarcie, czyli w krypcie. Okej, dobra, czyli coś musiało się tutaj źle pokazać na mapie, albo ja musiałam źle popatrzeć. No ale nieważne. I tak sobie przelecimy. Mam nadzieję, że będziemy mogli tutaj wylądować. Dobra, udało się.
Revelio.
Szkielet lelka wróżebnika. To szkielet irlandzkiego feniksa, zwanego Augeri, niesamowicie nieśmiałego ptaka, potrafiącego przepowiedzieć nadejście deszczu. Jego smutny śpiew przepowiadał też podobno śmierć.
What's this I hear about you're at school to learn, not to frolic around like a
Dostał
like
wyjca.
well, like a muggle. Learn to behave yourself, or it will be worse than howlers for you.
O, jesteś, hej.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
No ale jakby po co, skoro są inne zaklęcia?
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
No, okej. Tak myślałam, że będzie tu czekał. Czy to nie on? Halo, to nie ty? Czy to ty? To ty, dobra. No i co dalej? To jest cała misja. Ojejku. Porozmawiać z Nati. No tak, nic więcej nie wiemy. Dobra, no to w takim razie musimy porozmawiać z Nati. No, co coś tutaj mamy? Kolekcję. A, to jest to. Dobra. I chyba wydaje mi się, że jakieś... O właśnie, ukończyliśmy to. Ukończyliśmy to. Dobra. Zwiększa pojemność twojego licznika starożytnej magii. Świetnie. I jeszcze pokój życzeń. Oj, coś jest zablokowanego. No dobra. No to idziemy może na ty, będzie miała dla nas misję jakąś faktyczną, a nie tylko gadkę.
Oh, how fun a slime! Try it. Slow coach! Slow coach!
O, słodko.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
O,
So frustrating.
nie brałam jej ostatnio?
That's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Wow. To niesamowite, tak.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Dlaczego?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Ej, słuchajcie, ona szpiegowała w postaci gazeli w Hogwarcie, znaczy niedaleko Hogwartu kogoś, postacią gazeli szpiegowała. To już bardziej by się nie zdziwili, jakby miała postać po prostu
How
ludzką.
does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
I ma rację.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
O nie, czyli co, to też jest gadka? No pewnie, bo teraz Sara będzie porozmawiać z Poppy i ustalić dalsze działania. Dobra, to w takim razie pójdźmy. Zbierz stronę przewodnika w podziemnej przystani. Tak, to zrobimy. No to pa, Maty, słuchajcie, dzisiaj taki, widzicie, takie misje, że z wszystkim trzeba porozmawiać. Czy ten most mamy do rozwiązania w najbliższej przyszłości?
So this is the underground harbor.
Co tu jeszcze mamy? Skrzynie. Skrzynie.
Revelio.
Podziemna przystań. Głęboko pod dziedzińcem wiaduktu znajduje się przystań dla łodzi przewożących uczniów pierwszego roku przez jezioro Hogwartu do szkoły. To się nazywa jezioro Hogwart? Dobra, i teraz jeszcze jedna strona. W sumie może mogłam zacząć od tej biblioteki w takim razie. O, ktoś tutaj poleciał na mnie tyle sobie. O, kolejny ktoś. Fajnie. A mu tego nie zdobywaliśmy? Już miałam wrażenie, że tutaj wszystko wyczyściłam w tej bibliotece. Może nie. Nie, to jeszcze wyżej?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
O, hej.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
What? Skąd ja to wiedzieć?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Jak nazywają się artefakty, o których mowa w opowieści o trzech braciach? Insygnia śmierci.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
O,
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
zmienić swój gatunek? No, chyba tak.
True.
Actually, the answer was
No właśnie
false.
tak myślałam, że
While
tylko
polyjuice
przybrać.
potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Ono właśnie... Pamiętacie, nie wiem czy w Harrym Potterze, jak Hermiona wypiła ten sok wielosokowy, eliksir wielosokowy, czy jakąś tam nazywa, i ona miała kocią sierść i przybrała te kocie cechy, ale rozumiem, że ona przybrała kocie cechy, ale nie zmieniła gatunku, więc to się nie liczy. No dobra.
Revelio.
I'll take it. Dobra, na
Professor
szczęście
Weasley's tasks are complete.
to jest
I should attend
koniec, możemy
Transfiguration.
iść. Skoro to jest świat czarodziejów, to przynajmniej się nauczymy czegoś czarować dzisiaj.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
A ja ich już nie brałam? Naprawdę.
One more gobstone.
Naprawdę. Wydawało mi się, że już wzięłam tego. Ale może nie. Dobra. No chcę wziąć udział. No, przecież to zrobiłam, słuchajcie. Czekaj. Poczekaj, aby przesunąć dzień, czas dnia na noc. Tak. Dobra, teraz zadziałało.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Ej, po co jest to zakręcie? Słuchajcie, nie rozumiem tego zakręcia. Trochę. No.
Beautifully done.
Mistrzostwo zakręć. Okej, czyli poznaliśmy wszystkie zakręcia, jakie były do poznania. Sprawdźmy w takim razie. Tutaj coś możemy zamienić. Nie? To co się z tym robi? Okej. Może ty mi powiesz.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Nie.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okej, dobra. Teraz? A, okej.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Coś jeszcze? Już nikt, słuchajcie. Czy ja mogę zamieniać wrogów w tym zakręcie? Częściowa transmutacja. Ta częściowa przemieniona filiżanka do herbaty, prawdopodobnie błąd drugoklasisty, który niebawem zostanie naprawiony, służy jako przestroga dla tych uczniów, którzy nie traktują poważnie złożoności i niebezpieczeństw transmutacji. Ja chciałbym zobaczyć, gdzie ta filiżanka. Okej, czy już naprawiliście ten problem? Fajnie. No dobra, słuchajcie, no to w takim razie mamy misję. W cieniu kopalni lub topo gobli de goku. Okej, jeszcze z Poppy trzeba porozmawiać. Miałem wrażenie, że miałam taki... Właśnie smyk zaznaczył na mapie miejsce, gdzie mogę znaleźć te strale. Muszę skoczyć do Hogsmeade i kupić tam magiczny wzór zagrody hodowlanej. No właśnie, przypomniało mi się, że było takie zadanie. Co my tutaj jeszcze mamy? Mamy okulary. I szaty. To może skoczymy do Hogsmeade w takim razie. Bo dzięki temu będę też mogła sprzedawać te wszystkie rzeczy. A kto to jest?
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Thanks. Przy okazji spotkamy się też z Poppy. Tylko którędy do Hogsmeade? Tutaj? Czy jest las, czy to są budynki? Słuchajcie, bo ja za bardzo nie wiem. Ale wygląda... No, wygląda jak droga do Hogsmeade. Dobra.
Hello, Hamora.
Kurde, nie to. Szkoda, że tutaj nie ma czegoś takiego, że im więcej zamków otwieramy, tym lepszej alohomory się uczymy. Bardziej zaawansowanej, tylko musimy znajdować te posążki w nocy. Może zrobię jakoś to poza nagraniem. Gdzie tam miotło były? Kurczę, ja nie jestem dobra z mapy. Okej. Właśnie tu.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
To jeszcze nie gadałem z tobą?
Hello, Miss Willetsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Revelio.
Pod trzema miotłami. Pub pod trzema miotłami jest aktualnie prowadzony przez Sironę Ryan. I podobno jest stary niczym samo Hogsmeade. Od dawna stanowi miejsce spotkań dla mieszkańców i uczniów, chcących napić się jak piwa kremowego lub ognistej whisky.
Over here.
No jo, widzę cię. Co tam?
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
No, mam nadzieję, że
I
się
hate to see a creature
nie
get
gniewasz, Poppy.
But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I teraz musimy iść... tu. Czyli cały czas jakby prosto. Dobrze ja idę? Dobrze. No i słuchajcie, ja muszę sprawdzić jeszcze raz, co ja miałam kupić. Magiczny wzór zagrody hodowlanej. Dobra. Mam nadzieję, że starczy mi kasy.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Tak, najpierw sprzedam wszystko. Dobra, wszystko sprzedaję, bo mam nadzieję, że będzie jakiś... nie wiem, mam nadzieję, że trafię na coś jeszcze nie wiadomo jakiego lepszego. Albo ulepszę swoje. O, to mamy kupić. 1000 kosztuje.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Stół do eliksirów, średnie stanowisko. No i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Dobra.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
No i fajnie. Coś jeszcze mam? Jeszcze to, ale to nie wiadomo co będzie.
Let me know if there's anything else I...
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
No przecież ty już do mnie gadałeś. O co chodzi? Czy mi się tylko wydaje? Dobra, jeszcze spróbujemy złapać tego Testrala. Czy ja mogę już tutaj latać? Tak. No. Może ja tego nie mam zaznaczonego. Kurde. Ta bariera. A, coś mnie zacięło. O, dobra, ominęłam. O, tu jest jeszcze balonik. Dobra, nie było tak źle. Niestety jeden ominięty. Dobra, i teraz musimy jeszcze tą torbę. Oby to było jakieś spoko. Samca, mam samca uratować. Dobrze, samca uratujemy. To jest samica, a to kto leży? Samica.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Dawaj. Ciężko to, słuchajcie, zrobić. Muszę może ich unieść. Samica. No chodźcie, chodźcie. A to samiec. Kurczę!
No need to be difficult. I mean you no
Tak
harm.
szybko. Tak blisko było. Kurde. Co jeszcze można zrobić? A, jeszcze można mieć ten czar... o, taki. To jest samica. Czekajcie, ja sobie może zrobię to tak, o. O, gdzie jesteście? Spróbujemy ją. O, dobra, idealnie. Nie, kurde!
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Za trzecim razem. Trzeba jeszcze raz uderzyć. Jejku. Co jest? Co ja zrobiłam? Gdzie jest reszta? Kurczę, patrzcie, nie mogę jeszcze raz.
Oh no, you don't.
No i poleciała. Dobra. Udało się.
I'll look after you.
Też nam to nic nie daje. No dobra, a w takim samym sposobem spróbuję uratować samca. Tymczasem wielkie dzięki za to, że oglądacie i widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Cześć!